Well. World-class veteran video game critic Michael Does Life. Oh, Michael.
Oh, it's a setup, it's a setup, it's a setup. There's an oh, it's a setup, it's a setup, it's a setup. There's an oh, it's a setup, it's a setup. No, no, we setup. There's an oh, it's a setup, it's a setup. No, no, we setup. There's an oh, it's a setup, it's a setup. No, no, we setup. There's an oh, it's a setup, it's a setup. No, no, we setup. There's an oh, it's a setup, it's a setup. No, no, we setup. Trailer, there's a mo, it's a
Shut the fuck up! Fucker! Move!
and subscribe to Michael Does Life.
The stream is about to start. Lock in. Folks, the cracks are starting to show.
Ladies and gentlemen, folks at home, we certainly hope you're having a fantastic day in your neck of the woods. We need you to hit the like button and share the broadcast because we are here. It is May 12th, and today very well could be that day where Rockstar Games finally, after a year of silence, pulls the curtain back on the biggest entity in all of video, and we might have that unveiling in about 24 minutes. So we need you guys to lock in and hit the like button and share the broadcast, because in 24 minutes, Rockstar Games could be coming out of the woodwork to pull the curtain back on the biggest entity in all of video with a shadow drop of Trailer 3 for Grand Theft Auto 6. Now, of course, nothing is set in stone, and no one really knows Rockstar's plan. However, with that said, today is certainly an interesting day. We got IAD coming through. He's popping a cherry to set the mood, the vibe, the tone, and the atmosphere, and it is certainly what we love to see. And as such, we are going to go ahead and get the lasers out. IAD is in the building, and he's coming through beautifully. And that is utterly fantastic. We got 79 Trill Infinity coming through. He's coming through back in the winner's circle that it is. Believe me, what we love to see. Levi, the longest subscriber, and these guys came through before the broadcast began. Levi, the longest subscriber of the live viewing audience in the building as well and coming through with the 5, and it is certainly what we love to see. And hats off to Levi for sticking around, unlike a lot of other people that are still absent and missing because they chose to get stupid and silly. But nonetheless, Levi in the building coming through in a way that makes sense, and we do love that loyalty. And look at this right here. We got Raging Punk 2004 coming through with the 5. Look at this right. We can't even keep up. The lasers are working overtime. That we can certainly tell you. We got to lock in here today.
At Dingerito 2,779.
DiGerito is in the building.
99 cents. Missed you world class.
That's what we're talking about. DiGerito is in the building as well as Raging Punk. And they are both coming through with the 5, and it is certainly what we love to see. We're out here on this crisp morning, and we got about 32 minutes until the first round. Now, I think Rockstar has like a Chinese website, social media thing where they post like earlier over there or something, and there was a Red Dead post today, but that doesn't mean that we're not getting trailer 3 today. Okay, so we are going to be waiting the extra hour just to stay on top of things here today, as they could still drop Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer 3 here today or tease something. A lot of people are still saying this week is going to be the week. So even if today is not the day, possibly tomorrow, possibly Thursday, possibly Friday, those are seemingly still in the cards if today is not that time and place where Rockstar Games decides to pull the curtain back on the biggest entity in all of video. So we need you guys to lock in, hit the like button, share the broadcast, and in a way that makes sense. We are live, ladies and gentlemen. And we got about 30 minutes until we get the first either disappointment or massive surprise. And look at this right here. IAT is in the building yet again. Two-time Tony Hawk combo. It is what we love to see. IAT coming through. Look at this right here. We're getting the lasers out.
$5. Hey Michael, the first misclicked and accidentally hit Arthur Morgan and it wouldn't let me unhide him. Can you free him from the asylum?
Oh, you guys banned him? Well, let's take a look here. IAT coming through. He's coming through with a two-time Tony Hawk combo. Yeah, we're going to see if we can fix something here. It's a lot of work, though. And I don't see Arthur Morgan, so I don't see it. I mean, I really don't see it. I'm in live chat, and it won't let me go back that far up. So right now, I don't believe that I can. Because I don't even see it, and since I don't see it, we can't unban it. But nonetheless, we got about 29 minutes. We got about 29 minutes, the biggest entity in all of video. And we need you to lock in here today. We need you to lock in a way that makes sense. There should be over 300 viewers today. A lot of you guys are losing hope because there's apparently a Red Dead Online post coming. That means nothing. I mean, they still could drop Grand Theft Auto 6 Trailer 3 today. They still could tease something. Of course, today might not be the day, and that's okay because there's still more days in the week here. And we will be live again tomorrow morning if today is not the time and place. But, you know, Grand Theft Auto 1 Trailer 1, Grand Theft Auto 6 Trailer 1, that dropped on Tuesday. Grand Theft Auto 6 Trailer 2 dropped on Tuesday as well. The Take-Two conference call is coming on the 21st. Presumably, they would want to have something to show for and make it look big and make it look exciting. And the sooner they can start rolling that out, the more views that they're going to garner on this Trailer 3 because it'll be out longer. So instead of waiting until the last minute, because some people are saying the 19th, next Tuesday, I honestly think that that's too small of a gap between the 19th and the 21st. And it wouldn't accumulate as many views. If they drop the trailer 1 week out or over a week out, this will accumulate a ton of freaking views and a ton of conversation. But maybe today is not the time and place. We have absolutely no idea, and that's why we're here to take a look. Once the curtain is pulled back, we got about 28 minutes, folks. We need you to lock in, hit the like button, share the broadcast. There's almost 300 viewers in here. And that's what I said. I said I can't stream Grand Theft Auto 6 Day 1 if we're only going to have 270 viewers. I'm just not doing it. We'll play it off the air. I'll get my beef jerky out and light the candles, and we'll have fun with it alone. I mean, that's what we'll do. I'm not going to stream it to just 270 viewers. We should have over 1,000 viewers in here. I mean, this is a big day. And I've scheduled the stream many, many hours in advance so that you guys could set the reminder button so that way you would get the notification. And yet that seemingly didn't help too much because they still can't be bothered. It's unreal. I mean, they really just don't believe. And I saw Fable. I hate calling people out, but I just saw Fable in someone else's stream right now. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, where's Fable? He's watching someone else. That could never be me. Could be him, though. Jack Pitton in the building. Get the web scraper out, bro. I'm not trolling.
Lock the F in. Party popper emoji.
Jack Pitton, get the web scraper out because other people have literally got the web scraper out. I'm not trolling. It was on Twitter. Someone said they web scrape, and I was laughing my ass off. It's like, could you imagine being that big of a loser in your fucking basement? You know what I mean? Like, these losers are actually down that freaking bad. And, It's sad, actually, but Jack Pitton in the building. He's coming through. Did we get the lasers out? Let's go ahead and get him out again. Jack Pitton in the building coming through, and it's what we love to see. He's got that web scraper handy. You're going to need it this week because it's a lot of work, believe me, to figure out when this trailer is coming, when it maybe isn't coming. We got about 26 minutes. I'm not even trolling. We saw Fable in another stream, and I hate to, start the D word, the drama word, but it's not really drama. It's just I saw him in another stream. You would think he would be here for World Class, but he's a little absent today, it seems. And, watching other people that have more viewers than me because they think it's more fun. Well, that's not how the ball game works. So 26 minutes for the first round. We will be live for the second round as well, and that's an additional hour. And if they don't post after that, we will be calling it and saying that Tuesday, May 12th wasn't the day, at least from our eyes right now as we stand. But that is not here yet, and we have yet to get to the first round. So 25 minutes, Rockstar Games, it could be potentially pulling the curtain back on the biggest entity in all of video. Now, a lot of people are giving up hope because they saw the Red Dead Online post on the Bibli website or whatever the hell that's called, and they usually post over there before they post. I don't think that is the be-all, end-all, but we will have to see. Look at this right here. DiGiorito back in the building, and it's what we love to see. DiGiorito. DiGiorito, get the lasers. Get the lasers.
Today's the day Rockstar pulled
We gotta lock in.
back on GTA 6 in a way that makes sense. My mask is coming off and I'm ready to consume.
That's what we're talking about. Get in line to the buffet because the buffet is the biggest buffet you've ever seen. And it's the greatest buffet that you've ever seen. That's what we're talking about. DiGiorito in the building yet again, I believe, with a two-time Tony Hawk Cowboy. We have over 300 viewers. That is more like it. And we still have 24 minutes until they potentially pull the curtain back on the biggest entity in all of video. We need you guys to share the broadcast. We need you guys to get with the program in here and hit the like button as well, as it helps out the most Kino Comfy live show in all of video. And if you guys are here from Twitter, some of you might be here from Twitter. I don't think many of you are, but some of you might be here from Twitter. Make sure to subscribe. We have over 110,000 subscribers. You look at the subscriber count, it should be over 110K subscribers. And we have the verified check mark as well. Be sure to subscribe, as we're going to be live. Even if today is not the day, we're going to be live tomorrow morning as well. I mean, this is going until the trailer isn't. The trailer releases for this week, right? Because that's what they've said. They said the wannabe insiders and all of that stuff, they said that this week is still the week, despite maybe today not actually being the day. So it could be tomorrow, it could be Thursday, it could be Friday. We have 3 more days left in the week to figure this one out and to see what Rockstar Games is going to be potentially doing here. But nonetheless, right now, today, May 12th, is the big one. And we have 23 minutes until they pull the curtain back on the biggest entity in all of video potentially. And we got an account in here. Let me take a look. I want to see if the mods can do their job. I'm not going to name the account, but we have an account in here, and I'm going to double check. We have an account in here We have someone in the chat that made their account 1 day ago. And we need you guys to find out who that is. Put you guys to work a little bit. Because, well, I'm not going to explain it, why that needs to be out of here. You shouldn't be joining YouTube 1 day ago. That's ridiculous. Get a job and get a life. And so that way you could afford the PlayStation 5 Pro. Oh, my God. So you guys can get busy on that task. It's probably going to take you about 20 minutes to figure that one out. I mean, it took me about 3 seconds to figure it out, but 22 minutes is the timer to the biggest entity in all of NVIDIA. And we need you to lock in, and you got it. You got it. That was pretty quick. That was about a minute, if that. Pretty quick acting, swift action, because there's not many chatters in here, so it shouldn't be that hard to figure out. Now, if the chat were moving at 100 miles a minute, it would be a little bit trickier, but it isn't. So they love coming in here with their alts because they're losers. I mean, I don't know what to tell them. Look at this right here. Solid Bosses coming through. Solid Bosses in the building, and it's what we love to see. Huge W. Solid Bosses coming through. We're cracking open the cherry float. We need some energy. We're cracking open the cherry float. And I said, I don't know if we put this in the post, I said, if Rockstar Games pulls the curtain back here today, I will be gifting out 10 memberships. So we need you guys to lock in on that front. We will be gifting out 10 memberships. If we have those to gift, I think we do. We will be gifting out 10 memberships if today is that time and place where Rockstar Games pulls the curtain back on the biggest entity in all of NVIDIA and drops Trailer 3 here today. Now, we have 21 minutes until the first post. That could be a Red Dead Online post. Is it going to be disappointing? Yes, absolutely. However, with that said, they might have a second post. And we are going to be waiting for potentially that second post if the first post is Red Dead Online. Okay? And if the second post, if they have nothing else to share, then we might call it and say that today wasn't the day, and it is going to be a little bit of a disappointment. However, the week isn't over. So that means tomorrow is open. That means Thursday is open. That means Friday is open. And that is interesting to say the least. So we need you to lock in. We're cracking open the cherry float. We need the energy. We need you guys to lock in, hit the like button, share the broadcast. And we went down in viewership, by the way. Make it make sense. We got the timer on the screen. I mean, what more do you need? Battery's going quick, though, I'll tell you. Battery is going quick. If you were to get that calculator out, you could probably calculate how long we can go for. But I will tell you, 20 minutes until the first post. It might not be Red Dead Online, okay? I think you guys are getting a little crazy too quick. And it might actually not be Red Dead Online. Guys, they have to pull the curtain back. They have to have something to show for the investors. It has been 1 year since Rockstar Games has talked about this game. You mean to tell me that this game is coming out? Look at this right here. Harry Holmes, the legend, is in the building. He's plowing through hard and strong and in a way that makes sense. Harry Holmes is coming through, and he's coming through with the big ones. The Tangerine. Look at this.
I don't think people understand this product is going to be the biggest piece of media.
I know. They don't get it. They're just in La La Land with their JRPGs.
The record-breaking numbers for this game.
They just don't get it. I mean, they're in La La Land with their JRPGs. They love playing Final Fantasy and all these other crap games. They don't understand the biggest entity in all of NVIDIA. I mean, they just don't. And no matter, what I say, it's not going to convince them. They're going to have to wait until November 19th and just see it for themselves. Harry Holmes in the building, coming through big and strong. I think current king of the jungle here, and really just plowing through with a big and strong $20 super chat. He is in the building. Lasers yet again for Harry Holmes. Absolute legends in here. The big dogs are coming, and they're coming in a way that makes sense. And they're plowing through here. It's what we love to see. Harry Holmes in the building with a $20 super chat. And he says, I don't think people understand this product is going to be the biggest piece of media ever made. Netflix will be dead, and one will be going to the movies, GTA 6 of the year. Record-breaking numbers, absolutely. That's what's absolutely happening. And they just can't quite figure that out. And I even said Trailer 3, if Trailer 3 drops today or whenever that is, it's going to change a lot of things because it's going to solidify this game. And that's what a lot of people need right now. They almost need kind of closure on this game. Not closure per se, but more of a confirmed stance on what's going on with this game. And that's what Trailer 3 is going to confirm. So Trailer 3 is going to change a lot. Trailer 3 is going to change a lot within the games industry. It's also going to change a lot with the content creation culture and things like that. So Trailer 3 is going to be a big one here. And we need you guys to lock in in a way that makes sense. And man, oh man, the support is just trickling on in. The All-Stars are in the building here. And I mean, they're getting off the bench and they're putting the basketball in the hoop. And it's certainly what we love to see. Look at this right here.
At Theatre Gamer 5,140.
Look at this right here.
$4.99.
We love the positivity.
Today is the day.
That's what we're talking about. You can't lose hope. These guys are already pulling the plug on today. And I said, I don't believe that the plug is pulled this soon. I think we have to wait it out just a tad bit here to see what's ultimately going on. The OK Gamer is coming through with the 5, and it is certainly what we love to see. They are pulling the plug and already saying today isn't the day, and I just disagree with that because, well, we haven't even gotten to the first point yet here today, and we're going to be getting to that first point in 17 minutes, that first post from Rockstar Games potentially in 17 minutes, as Big Loyal Luis Hernandez is taking us to the promised land, and it is what we love to see. Big Loyal Lou! Big Loyal Lou!
Through Super Chat. Gaming needs a life support, and this GTA 6
Come on.
is the answer. World class is
Turn
keeping
up.
this game afloat.
Turn up.
Flex
Let's get
bicep
right.
emoji.
And it's what we love to see. Big Loyal Luis Hernandez is in the building, and it is certainly the reality of the situation, unfortunately. But gaming is, it is on life support, and GTA 6 needs to come in and really save it because it's a sad situation. World Class is keeping this game up afloat. I mean, yeah, this game, I mean, they need to pull the curtain back on this one. It's just a sad situation. We almost have 400 viewers in here. It's getting crazy. We almost have too many viewers in here. But Big Loyal Luis Hernandez is in the building, and he's coming through hard and strong, and certainly in a way that makes sense. We got beautiful support from the All-Stars as they are coming through. We are 18 minutes away from potentially Grand Theft Auto 6 Trailer 3, and you guys really need to lock in because you guys, this has been a long journey. It's been a long ride. Now, again, I'm not saying it's going to happen in 18 minutes, but there is certainly a possibility. There is certainly potential. And even if it doesn't drop in 18 minutes, in 15 minutes rather, there is still another hour to wait after that because they could be potentially posting again with what we want to see. So it doesn't mean that it's all completely set in stone just because they maybe have a Red Dead Redemption post today, but I certainly hope that they don't because ain't nobody going to care about that. I'll tell you that right now. It is time for the biggest entity in all of video to rear its head, and in a way that makes sense. It's almost summer of 2026. Summer of 2026, I believe, begins June 21st, and of course they could wait until then, or even after that, but they have to please the investors. The Take-Two investor call is coming. I cannot imagine them walking into the Take-Two investor call with absolutely nothing new to show for. To me, that is just, it doesn't make sense. I mean, it just absolutely doesn't make sense. The trailer has to come, and it needs to come. You know, and it's just like it's not a fan thing where it's just like, you know, we're impatient. It's just like, bro, you have to sell this game and not only sell it, but sell it in a way that makes sense because you have to convince people that the game is actually releasing in 6 months. And what better way to do that than to show off a brand new look at the game with Trailer 3 and lock in that November 19th release date? There's absolutely no way that you could sit out here and tell me that the game is releasing November 19th, yet you have nothing to show for. That's absolutely ridiculous. So we're going to have that clarification hopefully in about 14 minutes. Oh, man. We're going to have that clarification hopefully in about 14 minutes. I need you guys to lock in. We got the music today. And we're going to be playing the music as we get closer here. About a few minutes out, we're going to start kicking that music up. It's officially hype season. We have Rockstar Games loaded up. And right here on Twitter, we will be starting the refresh process and hoping for the best here. I think today might be the day. I mean, they have been awfully quiet. I mean, the last time they posted was May 8th. And if I get my fingers out and do that calculation, 9, 10, 11, 12, I mean, that's a 4-day period where they haven't posted anything. I mean, what better way to come out of the woodwork and come out with a bang here and really just deliver on all cylinders with Grand Theft Auto 6 Trailer 3. It's getting windy out here. We need you to lock in in a way that makes sense. Hit the like button, share the broadcast. We're almost at 400 viewers, and that is more like it. So keep sharing the broadcast. Get it on Reddit, get it on Twitter, get it on 4channel, and have these based gamers come over here and take a look at the reality of the situation in a way that makes sense, because no one else is live right now covering this outside. You've never seen anything like this before. I mean, I'm just being honest. And that doesn't mean that we're better necessarily, but it is certainly different. 12 minutes and 40-something seconds until the biggest entity in all of video. It's a cheers, mate moment. It's a cheers, mate moment. Because I think in the UK, it's like, some of these UK people in here fell off. I mean, I'm not even trolling. But nonetheless, I think it's like noon or 1 o'clock in the afternoon in the UK. You got perfect timing there. Well, in Australia, it could be a little late. I have no idea what that's looking like. But I will tell you that you guys need to lock in here if you are here. And you guys can actually have bragging rights if you're here. YouTube.com/MichaelDoesLife, 110,000 subscribers. If you are here and you have commented, you officially have bragging rights to say, I was here for Grand Theft Auto 6 Trailer 3 reveal, because this will be nostalgic in about 6 months when the game's actually out and the hype is a little bit different. And you can come back and look at it and say, wow, I was there for that Trailer 3 moment when it changed a lot. And you guys are going to be like, that's going to be crazy, homie. And I said, for real, for real. So 14 minutes. 11 minutes, rather. Shadow Gamer is in the building. That's what we love to see. Shadow Gamer is in the building. Shadow Gamer is in the building. Let's see what he has to say.
$5. Imagine everyone not liking the stream. It
Unreal.
Could never be me.
Could never,
Could
could never be Shadow Gamer. But it could be someone else. And it's a sad situation. You guys have to hit the like button. Well, you don't have to, but we certainly hope that you would hit the like button on the broadcast, as we got a ton of people in here, and they are anticipating this moment. The hype is certainly real. And again, I am not seeing Fable in here. Fable is choosing to spend his time elsewhere and watch another streamer that's a lot bigger than World Class. And my eyebrow is starting to raise on that one, because I said, I was over there watching, and I saw him in the chat, and I said, wait a minute here, you ain't watching my stream. I said, what you mean, homie? That's unbelievable. They choosing someone else over World Class because they got more viewers. Like, what you mean? Well, I mean, I thought that said 40 minutes. We got about 10 minutes here, 10 minutes to lock in, get the popcorn, get the drinks ready. And we're going another hour after this. So, you know, just in case this is a Red Dead Online post, we are going another hour after this to hold out some more hope for today, Tuesday, May 12th. If today is not the day, the insiders are still saying, and of course they could be full of shit because no one knows, but they are still thinking that this week is the week. So it could be potentially tomorrow, Wednesday. It could be potentially Thursday. It could be potentially Friday. There's 3 more days in the work week. They could be pulling the curtain back on the biggest entity in all of video if today is not the day. We have 10 minutes. We need you to lock in, and we need you to lock.
You want to know how I got these scars? My father was a drinker and a fiend, and one day he goes off crazier than usual. Mommy doesn't like that, not one bit.
We need you to lock in in a way that makes sense. We got 9 minutes. I'm about ready to run back some Tom Petty tunes here. Tom Petty forever, let's go. Woo! It's getting exciting, I'll tell you that. I'm actually getting a little nervous here. I kind of hope that they don't drop the trailer, because I don't know if I'm ready. I mean, honestly, well, we hope that they drop the trailer, but I'm just not... I don't think a lot of people are ready for this if they do just shadow drop it out of nowhere. I honestly think that... Look at this, right here, he's back in the building. Solid Boss is coming through yet again with a 2-time Tony Hawk combo. That's what we love to see. Come on, homie. Turn it up. Turn it up. Let's get right. Turn it up. Let's get right. We got 8 minutes. You guys need to lock in. You guys need to lock in. Solid Boss is in the building, and he's locking in. We're getting turned up out here. We're getting hyped up. Let's get right. As we got 8 minutes until potentially the biggest entity. I'm actually kind of shaking a little bit here, because I mean, bro, if I refresh the page and there's actually a new trailer, bro, that's going to be a lot for me to process. We're a little autistic. You know what I mean? It's a little overwhelming, actually. I kind of wish they would schedule it and say, hey, look, this is when trailer's dropping. Get ready. You can get your popcorn and drinks ready. And instead, they're doing this shadow drop slop. And it's just like, bro, now I have to refresh the page, and then it's just a boatload of like everything to intake. You know what I mean? It's just unbelievable. But this is how they're seemingly doing it. Of course, we don't know that. They might not shadow drop the trailer. They might tease it and then drop it sometime next week. We have absolutely no idea. But I will be telling you that in 7 minutes, it is almost time to lock in. And lock in a way that makes sense. I need you guys to get with the program in here. We're going to get this music going here because we got to get you guys in the hype mode. We are just potentially 7 minutes away, and we got 400 viewers. It should be continuing to climb. I mean, this is the moment you guys can say and have bragging rights that you were with world-class veteran video game critic Michael Does Live for Trailer 3. 7 minutes. If it drops... 7 minutes, folks. We need you to lock in and lock in a way that makes sense. We're going to be kicking things up here very shortly. Is today the time and place where Rockstar Games is finally going to be pulling the curtain back on the biggest entity in all of video? There's a lot of negativity in here. They're saying, you guys are like fortune tellers. Maybe you should get into the fortune teller business and start your own fortune teller shop with your crystal ball, because you guys seemingly know everything. Get a freaking clue. I can't wait until they drop it just to spite you.
DiGiorito is in the building.
Look at this right here. He's in the building yet again, and it's what we love to see. You forget 1,000 things every day. Make sure this is not one of them. Come on. That's what we're talking about. Look at this right here. DiGiorito back in the building and in the fold yet again. We need you to lock in in a way that makes sense. DiGiorito is coming through, and he's coming through in a way that makes sense. You love to see it. Yet again, I think 3 or 4 time Tony Hawk combo. DiGiorito taking us to the promised land here today. We got beautiful support. You guys are coming through with the high energy. We got 5 minutes. We're going to start that song here in a minute, because boy, oh boy, is the time in place right here. The stage is set. Is Rockstar Games going to be potentially pulling the curtain back on the biggest entity in all of video? We're going to find out in about 5 minutes or so, and we are certainly hoping that is indeed the case, because the wait is extremely... well, it's a hard pill, let me tell you that. It's a hard pill. We got nearly 500 viewers in here. Let's keep it going. For Trailer 1, we had over 1,100 viewers, so we have yet to break that. And the hype is certainly real. I mean, these people are obviously believers. They do believe that something is coming today. They are in the moment, and that's what we love to see. Get with the program, and let's have hope, and let's cross our fingers that today is that time and place. And a lot of people are saying today isn't the day. They're getting negative in here, and I'm going to tell you what, we can't say that today is closed just yet, because it's just getting started. 4 minutes until the first post. We're going to be waiting another hour if the first post is the Red Dead Online update. So we will have to take a look closely. And look at this right here. Look at this right here. Fraxy89 is coming through.
And Theme Fraxy89 has just tipped 200 Swedish kroner through Super Chats. People need to get out and buy themselves a PS5 Pro. Not only will you get the best GTA 6 experience, but Naughty Dog's most ambitious game will be launching only on PlayStation.
Well, you know what?
2027. Sell your Xbox, folks. There is no need for it.
Well, they said the new Xbox CEO is turning things around. What's her name? And I think they're simping. I think they're simping for her. The Xbox fans, they're done real bad, believe me, and they think she's hot. And it's just, you know what I mean? And it's just like, well, that's a great move for Xbox. They got someone in there that's hot, and she's, she's seemingly making changes, at least on the surface. So I think Xbox, in the next few years, they could be turning the ship around just a tad bit. Maybe not fully, but certainly a better step in the right direction. I don't know what Phil was doing, but he wasn't doing enough. And look at this right here, MX Raxi coming through. Let's go ahead and get the lasers out. The wind has picked up bigly out here, as you can probably hear. We got about 3 minutes. We need you guys to start locking in in a way that makes sense. But here's the thing. Once Trailer 3 does drop, if it's today or tomorrow or the next day or whenever, when Grand Theft Auto 6 Trailer 3 drops, the consoles are going to sell out because now that the game is locked in, people are going to rush to the store. If the pre-orders are available soon, the consoles are going to start selling out. 6 months early, especially if they can lock in that 60 frames per second on PlayStation 5 Pro. Those PlayStation 5 Pros, even at the price that they're at now, $900 or whatever, which is totally crazy. But they're going to be selling out as well because people want to experience Grand Theft Auto 6 in 60 frames per second, and it's not on computer, it's not on PC. So you can't play it on there, at least not initially. 2 minutes and 40-something seconds. We need you guys to start locking in in a way that makes sense. What are we doing? Hold on. No. Okay. We got to get you guys right. Come on, 2 minutes. I'm locking in right now. Are you guys locking in? We are getting with the program here and getting with the program in a way that makes sense. It is time for the biggest entity in all of video to potentially have its big moment yet again 1 year later, as Grand Theft Auto 6 Trailer 3 could be on the horizon. You gotta lock in! IAT is in the building yet again! And it's what we love to see! Grand Theft Auto 6! Come on!
2 minutes.
And it's coming through in a way that makes sense. IAT is in the building. He's in the building. 2 minutes. His heart is racing. We're getting the lasers out, folks. We need you to lock in. The biggest entity in all of video. Roll Tom Petty. Bad luck, I guess. Look at this right here. Hello? Can you guys hear the music? We don't even know if it's working. GTA 6 Trailer 3, the wind is picking up. It is meant to be May 12th. Lock in. Come on. GTA 6 Trailer 3, 1 minute. You gotta lock in. There's absolutely no way. There's absolutely no way. Rockstar Games, you gotta pull the curtain back. Come on. 50 seconds. Holy shit. It's over. You gotta lock in. Come on. 40 seconds. It's time to lock in the biggest entity in all of video. Lock in GTA 6 Trailer 3. Holy shit, it's here. 26 seconds. I need you to lock in in a way that makes sense. Litan 2K in the building. 54-month loyalty badge. Grand Theft Auto 6 Trailer 3. We're 10 seconds away. The countdown is on. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. No, 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 no. No! I don't even know where the hell we're at. Oh my god, the computer's frozen. Oh my god. Oh my god, what did they do? No! 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 Wait, bro. Are you guys serious? What are we doing? What are we doing? Oh my god. So here it is. This is the first update. We are going to go live for 1 more hour. We're not going to call it just yet. This is what we predicted. Give me 1 second here. Can you guys see this? Hold on. Did this lock up? Of course it locked up. Son of a bitch. unfortunately, you didn't get to see that. But with that said, this is the update, folks. This is the update right here. It says, settle up. Oh, that was glitched out there. We do apologize. Rockstar Games, this is the first update. There could be another update in 58 minutes. We are going to be holding out for that potential second update. Rockstar Games, they just posted at the top of the hour, settle up and ride out in Red Dead Online races, galloping to 4-time Red Dead Online Money, Gold, and XP. Place top 3 in any race to earn some extra shine with the Ruby Buckle. Wow. Blown away. Blown away.
Zyrtec presents
I mean,
Talk with Scientist Andy.
Are we serious right
there.
now? Now, we knew this was maybe coming, so I'm not 100% disappointed because I had to brace myself. But we're not going to call it just yet. We're going for another 47 minutes, and we just have to cross our fingers and hope for the best on the biggest entity in all of video. I mean, at some point, they have to pull the curtain back, whether or not they're ready, whether or not they want to. The curtain will have to be pulled back, and it's coming sooner rather than later. So maybe today isn't the day. Maybe it is the day. I'm still not writing it off just yet because we have 57 more minutes. I'm going for 57 more minutes. I'm going to refresh again, and I'm going to hope for the best on that. But with that said, Red Dead Online is the post, and we thought that this was coming because they update the Chinese one before they update, and they had whatever that is, and they updated that, and it was a Red Dead Online post. So we kind of figured that this was going to be the first post. Now the second post, they would obviously not post that anywhere before. And again, I'm not calling it here, okay? We're not calling it just yet. We're going for another 56 minutes. If they have nothing new to share in 56 minutes, I will be calling it. And I will be saying May 12th was a bust. Now, that's okay because, well, we have tomorrow, we have Wednesday, and we have Thursday, and we have Friday. However, with that said, I will say, I mean, if we have no trailer by the Take-Two investor call on the 21st, I am going to start raising my eyebrow and wondering what's going on with this game because it's getting a little ridiculous, I'll tell you that right now. Look at this right here. Straight up Brando in the building. Straight up Brando in the building.
190 days, the biggest video game service in possibly the rest of our lifetime.
Yep.
Talking a truly seamless open world that is designed to react in ways you've never seen before. Immersion simulated gameplay.
Oh yeah, I mean, when you first boot it up, it's gonna be light years ahead of any other open world game that you guys have ever played. And I'm not saying like I've seen it because obviously I haven't, but I'm just speculating that it is gonna be next level and that advanced. And It's hard to convince people that they need to lock in with the game and that they need to realize that this is something a little bit above what you normally, well, obviously it is. It's way above normally what you get. I mean, there's no other open world game that's going to compare to this, not even your favorite open world games like The Witcher 3 or whatever else you guys like. None of those games are going to compare to this open world when you first land in Vice City and take a look at the sights and sounds and just the overall feel of it. I mean, it's going to be the most believable open world ever made. There's no doubt about it, in my opinion. Straight up Brando in the building. He's coming through it. He's coming through in a way that makes sense. With the $10 Super Chat, veteran of the broadcast. And we're going to go ahead and get the lasers out. We have 54 more minutes. We are waiting out for a potential second post. Now, it doesn't mean that they're going to post anything at all. But if they do, as Big Loyal Lou Luis Hernandez is back in the building, and it's what we love to see. Big Loyal Lou in the building yet again, and he's coming through.
Don't give up hope. Emmy isn't giving up, so you shouldn't either.
That's what I'm talking about. They're saying that it's already over and that there's no trailer today, and that really could be the case, but we don't know just yet. They usually sometimes update twice in one day, maybe 3 times in one day, so I'm not saying today is off the table just yet. We're going to play this out for another 53 minutes and hope for the best. As you can see, GTA 6 Trailer 3 is trending on Twitter, and the hype is certainly real. And, you know, it's just, when is the time and place going to be where they pull the curtain back? I mean, if it isn't today, if it's not May 12th, is it going to be potentially tomorrow, Wednesday, the 13th? Is it going to be Thursday, the 14th? Well, we don't know. But that means we're going to have to be live tomorrow and hold out hope. I mean, you know, a lot of people that are apparently insiders and leakers, I mean, they're saying this week, obviously no one knows, but, you know, for all we know, it could be next Tuesday. It's unreal. I mean, it really is. I'm going to do another refresh just in case. That was glitched on your guys' screen. And you know what's crazy? If we come to the end of this trailer... Whoa! If we come to the end of this trailer, you take a look at this right here. This is embarrassing. I mean, can you imagine? Like, look at this right here. You come to the end of this trailer, and it's pinned on their twatter. You guys can see that, right? It's pinned on their twatter. This is last year, May 6, 2025, when Trailer 2 came out. And you take a look, and bro, it still says May 26th, by the way. Like, you guys got to unpin that and put a new trailer up. It's embarrassing. I mean, it really is. Like, what are we doing here? I mean, this game is... It is hard for me to believe that the game is not in developmental hell at this point. I mean, it's just like, bro, because if they refuse to pull the curtain back anytime soon, let's say it's June 20, it's June 12th. Let's say it's June 12th and nothing has changed. I won't. To me, the game is. There's no way. I mean, there's just absolutely no way. There's no way that anyone is going to have any hope or belief that the game is actually coming out in November if they have nothing to show for within the next week or two, right? I mean, they have to have something to show for, bro. They have to have something to show for, bro. The game is coming out in 6 months, not 6 years. You know what I mean? It's coming out in 6 months. The last time we officially have seen this game, and the last time Rockstar's talked about this game has been basically 1 year ago. We have not seen this game in over 1 year. And, well, that just doesn't make any sense. At this stage in the game, it's starting to become a little questionable here what's going on with this game, because I would hate to say another delay is on the table, but as these days go by and we get no updates, I mean, I don't know. It's a tricky situation because you think if they had, and these people are leaving in here, we're losing viewers. I said, we're holding out. The timer's back on the screen. I got 50 minutes rather, and we're going to be refreshing. So this is what they typically do. They have maybe 2 posts in one day. They did the other day we did this. I waited 1 more hour and they had another post. It wasn't GTA 6, but they had another post at the top of the hour. So I'm waiting 1 more hour. The view count should be going back up, because in 50 minutes you guys need to come back in here, as we're going to have hope for something. Dude, stop talking and check Game Informer's Twitter. Let's take a look. Let's go ahead and bite the bait. Let's go ahead and bite the bait.
At I had 7,249.
Game Informer Twitter.
$5. Legit question: does anyone even play Red Dead Online?
Alrighty, let's take a look at this right here. Someone just came through. Let's take a look at this right here. We got IAD coming through yet again, and it is what we love to see. That's a 3 or 4 time Tony Hawk Cowboy, and I think he popped the cherry to set the mood, the vibe, the tone, and the atmosphere. Look at this right here. IAD in the building, and he says, legit question, does anyone even play Red Dead Online? Well, IAD coming through. So we have an update from Game Informer here. Let's take a look at this. Hold on here. Game Informer. We will be live streaming. Hold on here. There's no way. Hell, we don't have enough battery. Hold on here. Oh, man. Okay, that was a good comment. Let's just read this. Let's lock in for 1 second. We will be live streaming the reveal of Game Informer's next cover today. Join us around 10:50 a.m. Central Time to be there for the full review at 11 a.m. Central. That's 2 hours from now, bro. Oh, a little less than that. A little less than 2 hours. However, with that said, well, hell, I'm going to play devil's advocate. I'm going to say that's Tomb Raider. But let's pretend that it's not for 1 second. I'm going to say it's the new Tomb Raider game. However, with that said, let's play this out here because they're going live at 11 a.m. Okay, and that's about 2 hours. That's a little less than 2 hours from now. But with that said, the next update from Rockstar Games is in 47 minutes. So let's just put this puzzle together and say that Rockstar Games actually does drop something for Grand Theft Auto 6 in 47 minutes, and then Game Informer picks it up for their cover magazine. This would make sense. This would make sense. However, I'm going to say that this is more than likely Tomb Raider, the new Tomb Raider game. I think that's coming this year. But I don't know, and this is interesting to say the least. So Game Informer will be live for the full unveil of their next cover, 11 a.m. Central Time. I don't think we're going to have enough battery for that. Well, it wouldn't matter because Rockstar is going to have to pull the curtain back first. So we would potentially find out in 47 minutes. This is a good theory. We would potentially find out in 47 minutes. And then Game Informer would have potentially a little bit more if it is indeed the cover story for their magazine or whatever they got going on. But I think this is going to be Tomb Raider. I think this is going to be Tomb Raider. If it's not, then they've just spoiled Rockstar Games. They haven't spoiled it, I guess, but well, it's interesting to say the least, and I'm going to assume that that's the new Tomb Raider game. But do they usually go live to hold on, let me ask you this. Do they usually go live to unveil their I mean, Game Informer is not the Game Informer that you grew up with. I mean, they're pretty irrelevant. Now that doesn't mean that they don't have connections, but Game Informer back in the day was massive. I don't know if the Game Informer today is massive. I think it's like a truly independent thing. But I guess we'll have to see. We got 45 minutes until potentially the next Rockstar Games post. And if that coincides with this, that'll be very interesting. And, that'll be crazy. And it'll be kind of funny because a lot of people in here wrote this off and said today's not the day when they gave up too early. But I think this will be, to be realistic, I do believe that this will be probably Tomb Raider. And Rockstar Games will probably have nothing in 45 minutes. I mean, that's the cynical take and the more maybe realistic take. But we are going to have to see, and we're going to have to see in a way that makes sense. They said the cover for our game was 4 words long. Yeah, Tomb Raider's 4 words long. It's called Tomb Raider is Back. That's the new game. It's called Tomb Raider. What is the new game called? I'm pretty sure it's 4 words long. You guys need to do your research. What is the new Tomb Raider called? I'm sure it's 4 words long. I'm pretty positive it's Tomb Raider. The brand new Tomb Raider game coming up. The new Tomb Raider game is 4 words long, guys. You gotta put your thinking cap on. You should end the stream, by the way. We got Simon Smith in here. This guy's based. Simon Smith says Game Informer cover will be GTA 6 delay reveal. I mean, fucking at this point, they might as well just do that. I mean, why? That would be badass, actually. I would laugh. I would just laugh and say, I'm done covering the game. Fuck this game. But could you imagine the Game Informer cover and it says, why we delayed Grand Theft Auto 6? Exclusive interview with Sam Hauser. There you go. You want to sell the damn magazine? There you go. Holy shit. Tomb Raider Legacy of Atlantis. That's 4 words. That's 4 words. Tomb Raider Legacy of Atlantis. Well, maybe that's not 5 words. I think it's 4 words. Tomb Raider, it's Legacy of Atlantis. That's 4 words or 5? Oh, hell no. This Tomb Raider Legacy. So do you count the of? Then it can't be Tomb Raider. Oh, hell no. There's no way. Tomb Raider Shadow of the Legend. That's 4 words, right? Now that's 7 words. We can't do math. Tomb Raider Legacy of Atlantis is 5 words. You don't count the of. It's not called. It's Tomb Raider Legacy Atlantis. Well, then it can't be Tomb Raider. Then what else could it be? The Dawn of, what is that vampire game from the Witcher devs? Probably that. I would assume that. Well, if it's not Tomb Raider, that's interesting to me, and I'd rather see that vampire game from the Witcher devs or whatever. Because that's more indie slop, and well, I don't know about indie, but that's a little bit more low-key. And that's probably what Game Informer could get. Grand Theft Auto 6 is 4 words, but we have to play devil's advocate here. You guys, I thought you guys gave out hope. Now you guys are back in. We're 42 minutes away. 42 minutes away. Okay, so where's the guy that told me about this Game Informer thing? I thought he was trolling. Hopefully he didn't get timed out. What does he have to say? Do you guys really think this is GTA 6? Game Informer, do they really have the star power that they used to have to be able to get an exclusive like that? I mean, that's big. That's huge. Grand Theft Auto 6 is 4 words. I understand that, but there's other games that have 4 words. Type in that Witcher vampire game. It's got 4 words. The Dawn Walker, or whatever the hell it's called. That's a 4-word game. There's plenty of other games that have 4 words. You know. Yeah, the blood of Dawn Walker is 4 words. That's what I'm saying. That's probably what it is. It's probably the blood of the Dawn Walker. So hope is not lost yet. I like I said, we're going for another 40 minutes. We're going to see what's going on. I don't know if we can stay for the Game Informer thing, because what's the point? I mean, if Rockstar's pulling the curtain back first, it's not going to be Game Informer. And really, when you think about this, it doesn't make any sense, because if Trailer 3 came out, well, maybe it makes sense. But if Trailer 3 came out, everyone's going to be watching Trailer 3. They're not going to be looking at the Game Informer article for GTA 6. I mean, maybe some people would, but they wouldn't even. It would be overshadowed by Trailer 3. So I don't even think that this makes sense. When you really break it down, I don't think this makes much sense, because quite frankly, this would be overshadowed by Trailer 3, right? Trailer 3 would be getting so many millions of views, and who's going to come over to the Game Informer article? You know what I mean? I don't know if that would play out the way that they think it would. They're just taking advantage of the situation. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's probably... Why are we losing viewers? You guys are having... The Elder Scrolls 6, by the way. I don't need to see that. I've already played Starfield. It's terrible. 10 a.m. Eastern. That's not what it says. It says 10 a.m. Central Time. I mean, it says 11 a.m. Central. I don't know. You guys got me so confused. Shut up. Go to bed. Where's that Fable guy at in here? He couldn't be bothered to show up for the Trailer 3 broadcast. That's unreal. Too busy watching that guy over there with a bazillion views. Come on, dude. That's ridiculous. I clicked on his stream. I see a familiar face in his chat, and I said, wait a minute, motherfucker's watching him instead of me. It's the fakeness in here. I mean, these people are ridiculous. Imagine watching someone else over world class. Mike Bobo is in the building. Let's go ahead and oh, you've already wrapped it up. We didn't wrap it up yet. We didn't wrap it up. 39 minutes. We're going for another 39 minutes. We also have the Game Informer cover. And again, there is still potentially Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, or Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. The thing is with this is that no one knows. Even the wannabe insiders have no idea what the hell's going on. They're not leaking Trailer 3. Trailer 3 ain't leaking. There's no way. None of the insiders know. They want to act like they know for some clout, but they don't know. There's no way. If they knew, then... Oh, it's getting cold out here. So we got about 38 minutes here. 38 minutes. We're going to see if Rockstar Games posts again. It's a windstorm out here, I'll tell you that, and it's getting colder. Game Informer is going live at 11 a.m. I don't think we're going to stay for that. That's probably Blood of the Dawnwalker or some slop like that. First, second week of June. I don't care about the game then. I mean, I do, but it's just like, bro, I don't need to wait until the summer to take a look. That's ridiculous. If you have to wait until the last minute to show something off, then clearly it's not ready. I'm sorry, it's just not ready. Like, you're 6 months out from release. It must be a disaster if you can't put together a freaking 2-minute trailer. I mean, it really shouldn't be that hard. The whole game should be complete, and they should just be working on that polish right now. Everything playable, everything functional. The game should be good to go, right? I mean, I'm not a game dev, so I don't know what the 6-month out window looks like. But, bro... They shouldn't be finishing things up in big waves. That just... If we go into that Take-Two investor call and they got nothing new, I think the game's going to get delayed again. To me, that just doesn't make sense. Oh my God. I'm telling you right now, they have the trailer. Okay, so this guy is confident that Game Informer has the trailer, but why would Rockstar go with Game Informer? You're saying that Game Informer is going to have the trailer? Come on now. I thought Rockstar did things on their own. Maybe they have a new article or something, an exclusive article. And that maybe they can tease the trailer today. That would make maybe more sense. Maybe they don't drop trailer. If they have something, maybe they don't drop trailer 3 today, and they actually do have an article. Nothing today. Well, that's what you guys say every day. Yeah, I mean, tomorrow you're going to say the same thing. Oh, Wednesday's not going to be the day, and it's just like, bro, you guys don't know, like. We have 35 more minutes, and if there's nothing after that, then I will call it and say that May 12th was a bust. Oh, man. Trailer 3 will be in the summer. Well, I don't care then. I mean, like, if you have to wait until the last minute to show off your game, then there's clearly just something not 100% going right with your game. I mean, it's just like, bro, what are we doing? They've been quiet for over a year now. The Take-Two investor call is May 21st. I mean, you have to have something new to show for the investors, and if they don't, then, and if they delay the game, I'm done. I am not covering this game again. Until it actually releases, I'm done. I'm not doing it. I'm not waiting until 2027 to talk about what this game could be, what this game couldn't be, all this other bullshit. I'm going to support the games that are actually releasing. Fuck that bullshit. I'm not playing this game with Rockstar. It's a cat and mouse game. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. We're not. If the game isn't coming out November 19th, I'm dropping my coverage for it, and I'm not doing it. It's too much mental. You just come out here and get frustrated all the time, and they got nothing to show for, and it's just like, when are we gonna see something from this game? It's utterly ridiculous. Summer of 2026 was Rockstar's words. Why would I care about a video game in the summer? I mean, we're going to be outside. I mean, we're already outside right now. I mean, the World Cup is this summer. That's going to take attention away from... Why would anyone care about GTA 6? Especially if you're not locking it in, if you're not solidifying the November 19th release date. Imagine waiting for a trip. So it's going to be potentially another 500-day wait then. Like, that's ridiculous. I mean, if they wait until July, I think that would almost be 500 days. Or August, maybe August, I don't know, but another 500-day wait, by the way. I mean, can you imagine? GTA 6, February of 2027, I don't care. I don't care. Stop delaying the game and start crunching. It's time to start believing in crunch culture. Some of these devs are going to have to stop being pussies, and they're going to have to realize that when they signed the contract, that they have to make some sacrifices. That's what their job entails. And if that means that you have to miss out on Greg's graduation, if that means you have to miss out on little Johnny's birthday, then that's what happens. You know, it's a part of it. If you don't agree, don't sign up for it. No one forced them to work at Rockstar Games. They chose to do it, and then they get mad about having to work overtime and not being paid for it. They're on a salary wage. I don't understand. To me, that's woke. To me, that's woke. You're working on, it's a privilege for you, you know, you should be in a position where you look in the mirror and you say, I'm working on the biggest entity in all of entertainment. And for some reason, they just don't understand that. They seemingly don't understand that, and they want to talk about Donald Trump on Twitter. You know, they want to talk about American politics on Twitter. They're all from Scotland or something. It's like, it doesn't make any sense. You guys need to believe in crunch culture to get these games out. The best games were made under crunch culture. I'm going to make a website called Bring Back Crunch Culture. If you're sick, you still come into the office. That shows you're a team player and not a loser. Can you imagine? Just put your mask on, you know. Stay 6 feet apart. It's not hard. We had to work during COVID. Everyone had to work during COVID. Your boss didn't give you time off during COVID, did he? Your ass had to be in there. So you know what? Rockstar Games, they need to quit being pussies, and they need to freaking slave away. That's what they need to do. It's the finish line time, right? There's no we want to go lollygag in the office and during our break and play fucking tennis or something. That's ridiculous. Take the tennis table away until you guys have finished the game. Okay? They're a bunch of babies. I mean, really, honestly. Just, you don't go to work to play. You go to work to work. It's like going to the gym. You got these fake gym people, you know, oh, I'm going to the gym to work out. And then they just sit there and they chit-chat. They get on their phone, and it's like, bro, you're in the gym to work out, bro. You know, it's just, it's a woke mindset. It's the woke mind virus. That's what it is. I mean, dead ass. That's all it is. It's the woke mind virus. You can't get these games out if you don't want to work.
At IAT 7,249.
Look at this right here, IAT coming through.
Do those devs think Michelangelo didn't crunch to paint the Sistine Chapel?
That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. When Tom Brady is under pressure, he's got to make sacrifices. He's got to show up to the practice. He's got to, you know, do things under intense pressure and intense work environment and conditions. And it's just like these devs are so. Anyone that is against crunch culture is a loser. I'm sorry, but it's just like, to me, that's woke. You're telling me that you want to show up to work and not work? That's woke. You voted for Hillary. I don't understand if like why are you signing up for it? Why are you putting in the application if you don't even want to work? You trying to get free money? Like, I don't understand. They need to be working 18-hour shifts. When you film a movie, and I don't know if Big Dog Ryan Curtis is in here, but when you film a movie, I think they work 12-hour days. And that's an intense pressure situation. That we can tell you. IAD is in the building, and it's what we love to see. And he's coming through, and he's coming through in a way that makes sense. IAD. We got 28 more minutes. 28 more minutes, the biggest entity in all of video. We're going to have to see what's going on. The game is canceled. They don't want to tell the incels because they are start. No, I don't believe that. I don't believe that at all. They'll probably, well, we're going to have to see here. We got 28 minutes. This ain't got shit to do with politics. Okay, buddy. I mean, in my opinion, if you have a woke mindset, you know, we can probably. You probably didn't vote for Trump. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, hard workers don't vote for Trump. I mean, hard workers do vote for Trump. They don't vote for Kamala. They don't vote for Hillary because, you know, the liberals, they want free handouts. They want free health care. You know, they don't want to do anything. They want to reap the benefits, and it's a sad situation.
That dent in their University super shattered $4.99. These idiots need to get their IQ in check and actually lock TF.
Okay, we are going to be doing a refresh here. 27 minutes. Let's go.
It can only happen if they put down the Starbucks.
Yep. We got dent in the universe. Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what the devs tweeted. They said dent in the universe, and I said, to me, that's a little woke. I mean, dent in the universe, by the way. It's unreal. Dent in the universe coming through with the 5. Yeah, we got 27 minutes here. We're going to take a look at the reality of the situation here. And Game Informer is going to have an update at 11 a.m. on whatever they got. So at least they got something. I mean, it's not going to be probably Grand Theft Auto 6, but they'll have something to show. I mean, obviously, it seems pretty big. I don't know if they regularly do this. I don't know who's watching Game Informer in 2026, but let's take a look here. Yeah, we got 26 minutes. And we're going to have to see the reality of the situation. Yeah, they sit in the office all day. They have too many. The thing is that they design these offices with a bunch of like break activity areas and things like that. And it just doesn't make sense. When you have table tennis in the office, when you have arcades in the office, when you have all of these distractions in the office, you know, you're going to be taking a lunch break all the time. You know what I mean? And they probably allow the devs to just take a break whenever they want. I mean, it's just like whatever. And it's like, well, this is why the game isn't coming out. Every video game made for the last like 20-something years, 30, whatever, that's all been made under pressure, an intense crunch, more than likely. So it's like, now you want to change it where, well, they can finish the game when they want to. Well, the game's never coming out then. I mean, the game's never coming out then. If someone doesn't come in and set a deadline, then things never getting done. There has to be more pushback in the office to say, this is when it's coming out. You guys know it's November 19th. You have to come in here and you have to commit. You have to come in here and you have to bring it and drag it to the finish line. I mean, that's just what has to be done. And if video game development is so hard, then they need to develop an AI system that can help out, because the manual, you know, humans have degraded, I guess, in mentality. And their IQ has gotten worse, and they just don't understand what happened to the programmers, what happened to the C++ people. Well, they've all retired, they've all left, because they probably weren't paid well. And now you got these new hires that were just straight out of college. They have no experience, they have no work ethic, and that's who you got in there making these games. And it's like, bro, we ain't getting shit done, you know what I mean? Good luck with that. So that's why a lot of these studios are probably just using AI, because they don't know how to program. And they'll vibe code it or whatever they call it, and it'll turn out to be a disaster. They need to stop hiring artists. I don't know what this guy's talking about. Well, let me see if this is a new account. Probably is. Channel activity. No. I don't know. We got 23 minutes. We're going to take a look at Rockstar Games to see if they have another update. If they don't, then we're going to call it. And then, I'll look at the Game Informer update, but I'm not going to stay for that. That's in another hour and a half. We're not going to wait that long because it's not going to be GTA 6, obviously. It'll be something else. It'll be either Tomb Raider or the Dawn of the Walker or whatever the hell that's called. Look at this right here. It's unreal. It's unreal.
At Dingerito 2,779 super chatted
Could never.
$4.99.
Could never.
Imagine going all the way to the gym just to look at the gym bunnies and not even work out. Could never, Russ.
Could never. That's what we're talking about. DiGirito in the building yet again. I think that's a 6 or 7 time Tony Hawk combo for DiGirito. He is in the building here today, and he's coming through, making a damn point. DiGirito, where's the trailer? It hasn't released. But we're not holding out. We're not slamming it just yet. 22 minutes. Game Informer's got something at 11 a.m. We're not going to stay for that because it's obviously not GTA 6. I will be blown away if it's GTA 6. I'd say that's kind of odd. But Rockstar Games, they're a little unpredictable. So, it could be GTA 6, but I don't believe that it will be. It's going to be some indie game that 5 people care about, and then they're going to get mad. I bet the comments for that are terrible. 6 months. So we have the Game Informer thing. That's why there's almost 500 people still in here. I said, well, you got the Game Informer thing today at least. It's not going to be more. I would go in thinking that it's anything but GTA 6, but if it is GTA 6, it'll be a pleasant surprise. And then, they would obviously have the scoop, the exclusive. But we're not going to stay for that. It's looking like it's getting a little cloudy out here. Hello, cheese. He's a bit of a dog, isn't it? What is the post about? The builders don't complain about building the skyscrapers in the cold. That's what I'm saying. It's just, I've never seen an industry that's so woke. When you make a movie, you're on a tight ship, and you got to get all these scenes done in one day, and it's like a 12-hour, 15-hour shift potentially, and things are going to go wrong, and that's got to be a nightmare. You're shooting all these scenes, and they're all out of order, and all of this stuff, and it's just, that's a high-pressure environment too. Do they complain about crunch? Joey John is getting toxic. We're going to have to, not give you attention. 20 minutes here, 20 minutes, and we're going to have to see. You're late. Well, you didn't miss anything because nothing has been announced, although Game Informer has something at 11 a.m. We got rain or something coming. If we got rain, we got to pack it up. But with that said, we're going to go for 20 more minutes if it doesn't rain. Oh, it's getting cold out here, I'll tell you that. It is getting cold out here, I'll tell you that. Where is everyone at? Someone is talking in Spanish in here. We can't read that. It is getting actually really cold out here. That sun went in, and it's getting cold. It's getting cloudy as well. It might start raining. If it starts raining, we'll have to pack it up. But I'm going to go for 19 more minutes. That's the top of the hour. And we're going to see if they have another update. And wouldn't it be something you guys all tapped out? And wouldn't that be something if they actually dropped Trailer 3 and you guys all tapped out already? Oh, man. You guys are looking for a dopamine hit. You don't even care about the game. It is actually getting really cold out here. That sun went in, and it's not good. It's a sad situation. IAT is in the building. Cállate pinche moment. Do you think? Don't think they will drop anything big today. Well, what? Hello, cheers. It's a bit of the whole chat is dead in here. How is there 400 viewers and the whole chat is dead? You guys are making me lose energy out here. Jeez, so negative, so depressed, so this, so that. Like, you got to have hope. 18 minutes. We got at least the Game Informer thing coming. It's not Grand Theft Auto 6, more than likely, but there's something new there. Yeah, and there's always a possibility of tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So you know, people are mad today, but you can be happy as soon as tomorrow if they drop it. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Well, I'm trying to wait. It's getting actually cold out here. It got colder out here because the sun went in, and it's a windstorm out here too. It's a sad situation. 17 minutes. We're going to see if Rockstar Games has an update. And then you guys can go check out the Game Informer thing at 11 a.m., which will be at about an hour from the 17-minute marker, if that makes any sense. So an hour and 17 minutes, Game Informer is going to have an update. But we're not staying for that. It's too cold, and it's getting low energy in here. And I told you guys to be high energy here today. The chat's completely dead, completely frozen. There's no reason for that. And you guys are being weird. You need to drink some coffee and quit being a loser. So 16 minutes, we're going to see if Rockstar Games has another post. That Fable guy ditched us. He was watching the big dog stream this, and I said, what are you... you know, like, what are we doing? I swear they're not member. You got to watch out for these great usernames in here. They come in here, and they were previous fans, and then they still pretend to be... They're LARPers. They role play as fans, even though they're actually haters. And it's like, well, I can tell because you're not a member. It's like, you know, and I'm not saying you have to be a member to be a fan. Of course you don't. But for those specific people, I mean, when they're former members and they're not members anymore, that's a big red flag because we know they can be a member, but they choose not to. So that to me is already a big red flag. And I say, well, that doesn't make much sense. I mean, you unmembered for a reason. And that's because you're no longer a fan, more than likely. I mean, I don't know. It's just, to me, it doesn't make sense. But we got that confirmation today that, you know, motherfucker asked, why are you not in here for my Trailer 3 stream? And the view count should have been higher. I mean, for Trailer 1, I had 1,100 viewers. Like, it was fucking insane. And now here we are with 500 viewers, and it's like, well, that's great, but it could have been a lot better. I mean, we just went viral on Twitter. I got near 5 million views on the freaking mixtape video. And it's cold out here, I'll tell you that. Look at that right there. Drago Steelers is in the building, and it's what we love to see.
At Drago Steelers super
Come on,
chat is
turn up.
$6
Turn up.
What are you at by, Michael?
Let's take a look at what he had to say. Drago Steelers, what are you at by? I don't know what that means. What are you at? What does that mean? But we do appreciate that coming through with the 5, with the 6. Look at that, another Canadian viewer. I'm telling you, if we streamed in Canada, they'd be rolling out the red carpet for world class. The maple leaf carpet would be rolled out. I think they would. I think the Canadians would be treating us well. It's getting real cold out here. And it looks like it might start raining here soon or something. I don't know. We're going to go for 14 more minutes. We're going to take a look if Rockstar Games has an update. If they don't have an update, then you guys can go check out this Game Informer thing on your own. But we're going to wrap the stream up in about 14 minutes if they don't have an update. If they do have an update, obviously, we'll take a look at that and break that down. But with that said, that is where we stand. So about 14 minutes here. Clock is on the screen. It's the bottom left-hand corner, the purple thing. And that's typically when they post again. Now, that doesn't mean that, you know, I would keep my eyes open. I mean, I think Trailer 2 dropped at a weird time. It was at a very different time. So maybe they're just throwing people off. You know, they say Rockstar likes to post when you least expect it. Well, everyone's expecting it every day now. So maybe they're just going to... It's so funny how these fake insiders think they know Rockstar Games, and it's like, have you ever worked in a game office? Like motherfucking ass. Like, it's just embarrassing. Here we go right there. Gallo is in the building with the NOK20, and he says, would Trailer 3 be like a rap song or 80s cool song? Yeah, the song for Trailer 3 is going to be very interesting to see what they choose. And I would say it might be hip-hop. I would say it could be a hip-hop song. No, Trailer 3 was in the... Trailer 2... I think Trailer 2 was in the afternoon. If you look on the Twitter. We got nearly 500 viewers in here. Let's go. Hit the like button. Share the broadcast. We're going to go for about 12, 13 more minutes here. And then you guys can check out the Game Informer thing. I'm not sitting out here for another hour because it's too chilly. The sun went in, and we already know this obviously is not Grand Theft Auto 6. It might be cool, but it's not going to be. I mean, Game Informer, they don't get views. It's not like IGN. You know, IGN is the new Game Informer. You know, Game Informer back in the day was a powerhouse, but not now. I mean, the last time I looked at a Game Informer thing was when they announced that they were coming back, and it's like I haven't heard anything since. Rick Ross has a new album. Who's that? Okay, 12 minutes. Who's Rick Ross? 12 minutes, and we're going to see if they have an update here. Oh, I think. Game Informer is Control the new game? Well, then I don't care. We certainly don't care about that. I'm not taking a look at that. I've already seen that game. It looks terrible. Rick Ross is a GTA 6 Vice City. I don't know who Rick Ross is. I've never heard of Rick Ross. Rick Ross? Who's Rick Ross? He's on Cyberpunk? Well, I don't know who that is then. I mean, who is Rick Ross? Sounds like a hobo at McDonald's. Let's go. We got 10 minutes. 10 minutes. And if not, we will be calling it here today, and we will be saying May 12th is a bust. And that nothing has happened here today, which is unfortunate, but I guess there's always tomorrow or the next day. Ooh. Let's go, guys. 10 minutes. Everyone knows Rick Ross, but when I bring up some freaking... You guys can't even tell me who Rick Ross is. I mean, you guys act like you know who he is, but you can't even seemingly know, you don't even know who he is either. I think you guys are trolling. GTA 5 is coming to the Switch too. GTA 6 coming to the Switch too. He's a rapper based in Miami. Never heard of him. I am not trolling. I've heard of Kanye West. I've heard of, all of the other rappers, but I've never heard of Rick Ross. Couldn't name one song. I've never heard of Rick Ross. I mean, I've heard of everyone else but Rick Ross. I don't know who Rick Ross is. You guys love Rick Ross, though. I don't. Never heard of him. Here we go. 9 minutes. Oh, he's in Cyberpunk. Wait, is that the Mark Henry guy? I thought Keanu Reeves was the only celebrity in the game. Is that the Mark Henry guy? Is that Rick Ross is in Cyberpunk? Well, who the hell is that? Oh my God. Just stop talking about Rick Ross and get a job. Jeez. I'm tired of this Rick Ross crap. So it's like the Rick Ross fan base is in here. I've never heard of Rick Ross. I don't have any idea what he has to do with any of this. I guess he's in Miami. I don't know. Let me guess. He's in this game too. They got Rick Ross in this game. What time does trailer 2 release? It releases never. I don't know. No one knows. You got to stop watching these losers that pretend to know when these trailers are coming, because then they get you in situations like this where you hype things up and then you're disappointed and then you're mad for the rest of the day. I'm not mad though. I just started getting realistic with this crap, and it's just like, well, I mean, we still have, what's that one loser on Twitter? I'm not going to name his name, but he's a wannabe insider. This guy's a big loser. I'm not going to name his name, but like, I don't understand the mental illness. Like, you pretend to be an insider in the games industry. You pretend to have connections. Are you really that desperate for attention? It's time to find employment. Because the boss will give you attention, you know what I mean? And it ain't going to be the attention you like. So they just pretend to make things up. They pretend to know things, and it's like, this guy's a loser in his basement, bro. There's no fucking way that you know anything. You're a loser. Nobody knows you. You got an AI thumbnail on your profile picture. Like, what are you doing? And then they just make these bold claims and these bold statements, and then they pedal back and they say, "Oh, it was just, and it's just like, okay, buddy." Okay, we got about 6 minutes here. I'm not talking about Rick Ross anymore. You guys have ruined that. I'm coming back to the full screen experience. We're going to come over here. We're going to refresh the Rockstar Games Twitter, and hopefully they have an update in 6 minutes. I don't think that they maybe will, but we'll have to see. I don't know, of course. That's why we're going to take a look here. And we got that going. And we're going to have to see the reality of the situation. Game Roll leaked some info about GTA 6. These guys don't know anything. They don't know anything. They wish they knew, but they don't. The only correct leak guy on Twitter knew about Jason and Lucia's full names before the trailer 2 released. Yeah, but no one knows when. Who cares about what they knew in the past? No one knows when trailer 3 is dropping, because if they did, they would say the date, and then, how come no one has a date on trailer 3? Because they don't fucking know. None of these leakers. It's really the worst thing that's ever come out of video games. I hate to say, but it's just like this whole leak culture thing, and you guys circle jerk in this little Reddit, and you guys are a bunch of fucking losers. I mean, really, honestly, the biggest fucking losers. Where they, it's like, we're cool because we know something that you don't, and it's like, that's literally like, that is some fucking crazy shit. You're 45 years old, and you're living in the basement, and you pretend to have knowledge, exclusive knowledge on the games industry, and it's like, dude, you got to get a job, bro. No one. I mean, I get more. I'm done talking about it, because they're all losers. They don't know when trailer 3 is coming out. No one should follow them. If they don't have any information on trailer 3, then it doesn't matter. And they're not going to pick a date because they don't know. They just want to put out vague tweets and say, yeah, trailer 3 is coming. Well, if trailer 3 is coming, why can't you pinpoint the day? Why can't you pinpoint the day? Fable, we saw. Hey, Fable decided to show up. We saw you. Hey, I saw you watching his stream. Where were you? Yeah, you were too busy watching his stream. Did he already cut his stream off? Damn, he gave up hope. Well, I guess there's always tomorrow. There's always tomorrow. We have the Game Informer unveil. You guys can take a look at that. I'm not staying live for that. That's another hour. I'm cold out here. We got 3 minutes, Rockstar. Let's see if they update us here. Let's see if they have anything else to say here today. If not, we're going to be wrapping it up, and then you guys can go check out the Game Informer. You can look at the Game Informer magazine unveil, and I bet that's absolute slop. Nobody needs GTA 6. We have mixtape. Oh my God. Okay, 3 minutes. 3 minutes. We're going to be looking. Well, there's multiple streamers that were streaming this. They have all probably quit their stream because they realized that they were wrong. I would think that they would hype the trailer up. I don't understand the shadow drop thing. I mean, I just don't. I don't think that makes sense. I would think at this stage in the game you would want to hype up the trailer. So I don't even know if a shadow drop, in my opinion, makes sense. Maybe for trailer 2 it did because they just delayed the game and then they dropped the trailer. I think that's how it went. But for trailer 3, you got the game coming out in 6 months. I mean, you want to create hype. You want to, accumulate as many views as possible. Why wouldn't you? And, you have to let people know that this game actually exists and that this is real and not this AI slop that they pump out with the fake leaks and all of that stuff. Okay, we got about 2 minutes left here. We need you to lock in. 2 minutes left. Well, I'm going to laugh if I'm the only one live and everyone else quit their streams. I'm going to laugh. A Game Informer did the GTA 5 cover reveal back in the day. Why did I become in timeout? Well, I'm not putting. Just so you know, I'm not timing out anyone. I've only timed out like one person in here because it was an obvious ult, and that was a while ago. So I'm not doing any of that. You guys will have to figure it out. I don't know. I can't. I'm not going to babysit the chat and try and figure out what's going on in 1 minute. I got a show to do. That's why I got. And it's going to start raining out here. I mean, it's getting really cloudy and cool, so we do have to wrap it up. It's going to start raining more than likely, so we're not going to stay for the Game Informer unveil. And I mean, I'll take a look at that off the air in about an hour, but we got a 2-minute warning here. 44 seconds. 44 seconds. It's on the screen. We're coming back over to the Rockstar Games Twitter. We're going to update it. 44 seconds, 30-something seconds. And we're going to see if they have anything to show for here today or if today, May 12th, was a bust. And there is absolutely nothing going on here today for the biggest entity in all of video, Grand Theft Auto 6. 20 seconds on the clock here, and we'll see if they have a potential new tweet. If not, you have in 1 hour from now the Game Informer unveil. So there we go. And if you guys are new, be sure to subscribe. 110,000 subscribers. YouTube.com/MichaelDoesLife. And here we go. We're going to go ahead and update the trailer. We're going to go ahead and update the trailer. We're going to go ahead and update the Rockstar Games Twitter, and we're going to see if they have a new update, and nothing so far. And it might be over for today. Unless Game Informer has something, it could be over for today. Knowing Rockstar, they're going to drop this at a weird time. If they drop it, they're going to throw everyone off. Hell, that might drop on a fucking Sunday or something. I mean, who knows? Who really knows? If I were Rockstar, I'd drop this sumbitch out of nowhere. So it looks like there is no second update here today. At least as of right now. We'll keep refreshing. Can you guys can't see that again. It continues to glitch. That is annoying. Okay, we are refreshing. You guys aren't seeing this. And now that's glitching over here. But there is seemingly nothing new. We're going to give it a refresh. And there is nothing new. I am going to call it here that May 12th, well, you got your Red Dead Online update. I mean, they just can't stop with the Red Dead Online stuff. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of these comments here. Holy shit, 5,000 comments. They are mad. How about a Red Dead post? Yeah. Red Dead Online is still getting updates. GTA 6 Trailer 3 is hours away. 31 seconds. What is this? Why does this guy say this? Red Dead Online is still getting updates while GTA 6 Trailer 3 is hours away. The hell is he talking about? So some people still believe that today is the day. I mean, it could be. They can just drop that son-of-a-bitch out of nowhere. But I'm not sticking around. So if they do, I guess we'll have to break in with an emergency stream. If they do, obviously drop it. But that's probably it. I think today was not the day, and I guess we'll try again tomorrow. I'm not sure what's going on or what the hype is looking like, but you do have the Game Informer. You do have the Game Informer. It's definitely going to start raining. You do have the Game Informer unveiled in about an hour. I mean, if that's it, I will be pissed. I will be so fucking mad if I cut this stream off and actually Game Informer has something. I will actually be really pissed. But I don't even think we have enough battery to go for that long. And knowing my luck, it would actually happen. I'm going to be pissed if Game Informer has something in about an hour. I don't think they do. I think that's a crazy theory. Because why would they give Game Informer, just because they've done it in the past, why would they give Game Informer the exclusive when they have no ratings, they have no views? Hell, we get more views than Game Informer. like who's watching Game Informer? But I will be a big pissed if something did happen and I got to start the stream back up. Look at this right here. Baby Radiance is coming through. It's what we love to see.
481 has just
it is freezing out here. Baby Radiance is in the building.
All the hype for nothing, so pissed.
Yeah, well. Yeah, I don't know what to say. I mean, I guess we could try again tomorrow. I mean, I don't know if the hype level is going to be the same, but the Game Informer thing is still on the table. That's in about an hour from now. Baby Radiance is coming through hard and strong with the 10, and it is what we love to see. I don't think we have enough battery, and it's too chilly out here, and it looks like it's going to rain. So I'm going to call it probably here. But I will be mad if the Game Informer thing is GTA 6, and we have to come back out here and do an emergency stream when we could have just stayed, but we wouldn't have enough time anyway. I mean, the battery's going to deplete before then, more than likely, so I think we have to wrap it up anyway. So look at that right there. Baby Radiance with the last super chat of the broadcast here for the May 12th stream. Unfortunately, today was not the day. Everyone hyped it up. It wasn't just me hyping it up, so don't even start that stuff. Like, oh, Michael, you said today was the day. And I didn't really say today was the day. I said we had confidence in today, but no one knows the day. So if anyone's telling you when it is, they're losers because they don't know. If they knew, then tomorrow is the day. Trust me, bro. Yeah. See, now they want to play this game where every day is the day. And it could be tomorrow, it could be Thursday, it could be Friday, it could be Saturday, it could be Sunday, it could be Monday, it could be Tuesday, it could be Wednesday, it could be Thursday, it could be Friday, it could be Saturday, it could be Sunday, it could be Monday. I mean, it could be any freaking day. No one freaking knows, but I just don't see them shadow dropping it, to be honest. I think that's a foolish move. Why would you shadow drop it? I mean, you're battling against AI, all of this fake stuff. Like, you have to convince the general public, the normies, that aren't in the video game space, that aren't on Twitter refreshing every 5 seconds. You have to convince the normies that are at the factory job right now that this is a real game and that it is coming. And what better way to do that than to say, hey guys, we have trailer 3 coming at this specific date. It creates conversation. All the men at the factory start talking like, yeah, man, that GTA 6 trailer. And that's what's, you can't just shadow drop trailer 3, in my opinion. To me, it doesn't make sense. I think you guys are way too involved in the video game bubble to believe, and I'm not saying it would, obviously it would be massive, but, You know, trailer 1 was bigger because they hyped it up. You know, you knew at least a week and a half, 2 weeks, or whatever it was, you knew in advance that trailer 1 was coming. They've announced it before, and it was this whole thing. This whole shadow drop thing just doesn't make sense to me. It's like they're just throwing it out there, and then it's like, here, take it. And it's like, wow, like, you know what I mean? And it's just like, can we hype this up like we did with GTA 4, where it's like GTA 4, because this is a different ball game. I mean, it's like, bro, we haven't seen the game in 1 year. Like, the game could look a hell of a lot better than we previously have seen it, and I hope it does. But it's like, bro, doesn't make sense. I agree, June. I don't care about that. You guys just keep pushing it back like the game's going to eventually be out and there's no trailer 3. Oh, my God. That's what we're talking about. Look at that right there. That's a great comment. And we're glad we can brighten your day. Unfortunately, no trailer 3, but I guess we'll have to try and run it back tomorrow. But, I mean, if there's nothing tomorrow, I don't know. I don't know how much longer I can hold out here, because it just, you know, it's just like, I don't know. I thought today made sense. I mean, but I guess it didn't. They must be scrambling in the office on what the hell's going on with this game. It's unreal. Alrighty, folks. Well, the Game Informer update is coming in less than 40-something minutes. I don't think, I mean, we could probably get there with the battery. It's at 35, but we would have to, that would be pretty tricky. It would be at probably like 2% by the time we get there. So I don't think we have enough battery to do it. So with that said, we are going to wrap it up here. There is no update from Rockstar Games on GTA 6 today, unfortunately. And if we come back over here, let's take a look at what they did post. One last refresh, and it's Red Dead Online. So that's the update today, and they are pretty pissed. I mean, 6.4 thousand comments. No update on the biggest entity in all of Nvidia, but they are still saying, the wannabe insiders and stuff like that, they are still saying this week that they do predict that something will come. So again, there's still more opportunities this week, but today seemingly is not the day. And if something does happen with the Game Informer thing, I guess we'll have to come back in an hour or so and do an emergency broadcast. But with that said, I think you can say that May 12th, at least so far, has nothing to show for in regards to the biggest entity in all of Nvidia. With that said, we do appreciate you guys for tuning in, tagging along, supporting the show, and we will see you later. It's over.
Like and subscribe to Michael Does Life.